tried to paint in the style of the old masters, that being grisaille and glazing techniques. It literally just looks better the way I just wiped it all off. Perhaps I went in with a little bit too much confidence. After seeing a couple of YouTube tutorials, I thought, how hard could it be? First, according to the tutorials I watched and in line with the paintings I usually do, I start an underpainting in burnt sienna diluted with turpenoid. And it's a breeze. Very, very pretty actually. And I should have left it like this. Next for the actual grisaille, the monochrome layer that I'll later be glazing over with very thin diluted paint to give it color back. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it, but there we go. This is the Grisaille.
Oh, bro.
Grisaille.
This guy stinks!
Grisaille.
Grisaille. Here is the Grisaille that I just painted, not Grisaille. Again, not a problem. Now all I have to do is wait for this grisaille to dry so that I can actually begin the glazing technique. But that's going to take a long time. Since this grisaille underpainting was going to take a long time to dry, I decided I was going to try another method that I had not tried before, that being drawing the underpainting rather than painting the underpainting, because I personally feel a lot more comfortable drawing than I do painting, then glazing over that drawing. I thought certainly this would look good. Certainly I'd feel awesome about it. So now I'm going to open up this transparent gesso. Got it from Amazon. Hopefully it dries a little bit lighter than this. I think this was a mistake. This doesn't look good. This is not, oh God, it's looking green. This is not what we're wanting. Okay. It appears that my genius plan to bypass half of the painting process was not going how I wanted it to. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to be grasping now. Let's put some purple on the palette. Maybe that'll fix things. This is not how the masters did it. Although I will say, looking back, I was just lacking in patience as I always do. Let's continue. I think using linseed oil was a mistake. Let's start over. Okay, this is probably a big no-no, but I am actually gonna go into our first layer, diluting it with turpenoid. It's not necessarily a no-no. I did more research after the fact and found that the fat over lean method also applies to glazing. So diluting with turpenoid was probably the most accidentally intelligent thing I did in this whole video. Okay, not looking too bad. Still not looking awesome, but I'm not gonna give up. Okay, I hate it. Let's try something new. So I got frustrated with the lack of vibrance in the shadows. So I decided to make it a fat on fat on fat oil painting. Because surely that would make things better. At this point, it's not even glazing, it's literally just painting. It's disgusting. I hate it. Doesn't look anything like how I wanted it to look at all. And so I'm going to wipe it all off as I do and start over. It literally just looks better the way I just wiped it all off. There we go, better. Let's try again. I needed to make the colors less warm. Since my model is actually quite pale, it just wasn't looking good color-wise. It was looking quite orange. But finally, after this second attempt, some success finally emerges from this sketchbook spread. It has been approximately 2 weeks, I think, since I started this sketchbook page. And so now we will see what it looks like. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. We are fully dry. Finally fully dry. And now I can begin glazing. Finally. And we'll see which one looks better. This one or this one. I just dropped a bunch of oil. I will be mixing some linseed oil with these colors for the glaze. I mean, I was liking it, but it's kind of looking separating here, and I might be doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? I feel like this paint is just not... I might be using the wrong materials, but in the research I did, it said use linseed oil to dilute, but man, I'm just not liking this. Why does it look like this? Well, this is what we have. And if I'm being honest, I actually like this side a lot. Both sides have their pros and cons. I want to do more work probably on this. However, if I'm being fully honest, I am sick of this project. I want to move on to other things. In hindsight, I never should have started the glaze in linseed oil. I should have followed the fat over lean principle again and used terpenoid to dilute the first layers, then used linseed oil to dilute the later layers. And I didn't do it that way. And so it probably would have looked a lot better if I had done it that way, but lesson learned. But yes, thank you for watching my shenanigans, and I am learning, as you can see, and I am experimenting, and I'm having a good time doing it, even though it might not seem like it all the time. I am, and I'm learning and growing my brain wrinkles doing so. So thank you for watching this process. I will be doing more videos, and I've been trying to do more videos and be more consistent in uploading, but thank you for watching if you did watch, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.